And then another thing, about the other stuff that is like core gameplay, quote unquote. Apparently some people believes to this date, like I've told, like I have said in the previous stream, that including any kind of QOL, aka quality of life changes, is a bad taste, and it should not be the thing, because if it worked, if it was intact 20 years ago, and it should not be changed. I'm referring to the creation of tons of mules and shuffling back and forward among them the items that you have no clue of how to evaluate them because you lack experience, ourselves included, in terms of evaluating them on the spot if it's good or bad. Again, if you are a veteran player with thousands of hours behind your with thousands of hours in this game, with years of experience in comparison to the newbie, then it's one thing. But having the good amount, the having the increased size of stash would have fixed the situation easily. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't have, not all people, okay, not myself included and my brother included, we do not have fun when we are forced to shuffle the items back and forward from our inventory to our stashes to our mules, etc, etc, wasting, like literally today my brother had wasted, off stream granted, but still, almost half an hour to free up the space from our from the characters that we are playing. He's paladin on my sorceress, to create mules, to make it more like manageable, and this is not fun. Like, you don't want the fun aspect for a lot of people in hack and slash RPG, maybe not for all, but a lot of people, is killing enemies, getting the loot, and just putting them in the stash, just quickly putting them in the stash and returning back to killing monsters again. You know, if you know what you want to waste, you don't want to waste your, you don't want to spend as much time on inventory management. Yes, there is some flavor to it, you know, or how should I put it? There is some. For some, it might be like as important, but as important as killing monsters, or as relevant as killing monsters. And I would not disagree if it weren't for the fact that the stash space is so limited. And again, like if there had been some kind of like a trade, a website, or I don't know, like some kind of Discord group or anything, when you could quickly like the post screenshot of your item and you would get like immediate response answer if it's like good or bad, how much it costs in terms of runes equivalent, and approximately at least, and whether or not you should keep it. It would be one thing, but not having this resource is only going to make you believe that your items that you are gathering, green stuff, uniques, low-level ones, mid-tiers, end game items, are all, for the most part, they are like, most of them are needed, and you would hoard them. Again, this is easily fixable, and it would have prevented so many. It would have prevented us as the players from having to spend so much time on simply like shuffling back and forward all those items, having to actually create like 20-30 mules. Oh yes, those people who are insisting on keeping those changes. Apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently the people who played it back in the day had said that they had also been creating Battle.net accounts, not only mules but Battle.net accounts, so that the mule number would increase, because yes, you have, if you are unaware, you have limited amount of characters that you can create, even if you want to stash all the loot that you have collected. So it wasn't enough back then, and people had to create Battle.net accounts to expand the number of characters that they have been creating. And this is mind-numbing. Like, yes, back then it was fine, I suppose. Maybe, like, I haven't... maybe for like the early 2000s when Diablo 2 came out, it was fine. But later down the line, especially nowadays, this is like something that this just could easily be fixed. Like, I have talked extensively about this from the previous stream. I don't want to repeat too many of my words that I have said. Just reiterate some of it. Expand the stash. That's pretty much it. Make like 10 separate, at least 10 separate stash spaces per character. That's it. So you don't want to. So you would not want to create like this 20 mules, body armor A, items A, uniques A, body armor B, two handers, small weapons, and so on and so forth. And you could easily like swap between. You could easily just switch your. You could easily just browse through everything that you have collected and look through it all just to see, oh, okay, I need this for this character, I need this for this character. Because if you want to create like another character, like let's say later down the line you would want to try another class, you would want to play him, how could you even remember like where exactly you have placed certain item? There's no. I'm not even talking about that. There's no filters.